Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Why do I look like I'm so? Because I was really close up. I'm like, why am I so like in the? Why am I right there? Okay. So anyway, if you watch this in the replay, make sure. Hey, tell me something you bought recently that you just blind bought or something. Tell me anything you want to. Okay, let me see. Because I had moved everything around this morning to do the washing, makeup brush washing, it was, you know, I got to adjust things again. Am I, can y'all see me good? Let's see. Boo. Hey, hey. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. All right, so tonight on this episode of Late Night Lou, we just kicking it because it's, the Rona. Rona Squad check in. Hi, Elise. You are definitely new. I have never seen your name before. This is the Rona Squad check in. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we all doing good. We're going to talk about fragrances, all that other good stuff. What's going on there? Hi, Melissa. Hola, hola. Let's do it. Well, welcome, Elise. Let me find for Grantica. Because I have all this stuff written down, but who cares? Right, okay, right. What is up with this thing doing all that? Why is it doing that? Hi, Tara. Hi. All right, so let's get started. So, the YouTube protocol, let's do it like this, get a little. Okay, the YouTube protocol says that whenever you do things like this, because we're gonna talk about blind buys. We're gonna talk about perfume blind buys, because like I have been blind buying a lot of stuff. Let me just be honest. I have been blind buying a lot of things because in my head, right, 2 nights in a row, I need to put this on the calendar. In my head, blind buying isn't that bad to me because I don't know. See, the bastards is messing with me, Lisa. So the thing with it is, blind buying to me, I buy makeup. I blind buy all the time. So I mean, unless it's like super expensive, then okay, I might not. So when it comes down to blind buying, there's the criteria is I've never smelled it before, right? Before I bought it. Some things I actually have travel sprays for, so they don't count. So sometimes I do have those, so that doesn't count. So these are things that I just purchased, right? I just like was like, you know what, I like the notes. I read the notes, they sounded good. Now of course there's more, but these are the top ones right now at this moment. Now let me say this is that normally with YouTube people want to do the top 5, the top 10. Well, okay, well, I couldn't narrow it down like that, so I got 15. Wow, okay. Hey, how, listen. We don't understand the vagaries of it, right? What? Listen, the social distancing party is on IG Live with DJ D Nice because he is in there clowning. He's been on for hours. He's coming on every day and doing hours and it is killing. Folks are just on there with him. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. All right. So DJ D Nice, D/Nice. So let's get started because we ain't gonna take all. We're not gonna wait all day, for people. Because quite frankly, it probably ain't gonna be. Hey, Danny. So let's go. The first one. So these are all blind buys, all things that I just happen to pick up. I'm gonna start here. Right. Okay. So this is my first great blind buy. So these are all really good stuff that I really, really like, really like, just got me. It's like, wow, this is a really good blind buy. All right. So the first one we're going to do is my cheapest blind buy to date, which my cheapest one to date, which is Choco Musk by Alla Rehab. Now, we know, I've talked about this many times already. If you want to smell like a hot uh, a vanilla hot chocolate, this is what you need. This is so sweet and chocolatey and vanilla. It does have rose in it. It does dry down. It does have a little rosiness to it. It's got a little sandalwood, you know, a little patchouli, a little amber. Right, exactly. So Choco Musk is the so this is like $12.95, but it is, and okay, it has lasting power. It lasts really long. It's really good scent. It lasts long. I mean, if you like this type of scent, this is a serious gourmand. If you like this type of scent, it lasts all day. You put it on, it's very strong. It lasts. It projects out. You will smell like a vanilla hot chocolate. A vanilla hot chocolate, and I'm here for it. Hey, Jenny. Well, I've given. I'm not even. You know, y'all. Okay, Lisa gave me my pep talk, so I'm not even tripping anymore. It is what it is. I'm just gonna just be like, it is what it is. Now this one, now many times you all people like recommend things to me, and I said, well, let me go on and get it. And so this was recommended by me by Shell, and some other people said it too. But Shell was like, you have got to have this. You have got to have this. Yeah, maybe so. You have got to have Christian Dior's Addict. Now, I had never smelled this. She really does give the best pep talks. I had never smelled this before. I promise you, I had never smelled Addict. I don't know what rock I was living under, but I had never smelled Addict. But now I have. And this is one of the sexiest, just ridiculous, out of control, sexy, seductive, sensual fragrances you can ever have. Let's talk. The top notes are, I'll give you some top notes and everything, is mandarin leaves and mulberry flower. So it has a little kind of fruitiness. In the middle is, it has night queen flower, Bulgarian rose, and orange flower are in the heart. And then the base is vanilla, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So it has this, oh, mm, it has this very, it's just sexy. I mean, it really is. It's just this beautiful sexy vibe. Every woman should try Addict and see how it works on them, because this is get your money. This is get your money fragrance. This is he about to be in love with me. This is, I need a house and a big ring kind of. You wear this, people be like, oh my god, what are you wearing? I mean, just in general. And the bottle is gorgeous. Now it used to be black and gold, blue and gold, but I like the blue and silver. So this is the newer formulation, whatever. However, now I'm not doing these snatching wallets, baby. This is that snatching wallets. This is what you put on when you getting all sexy and everything. Be like, hey, daddy, you know what I need? See, that's what you do. Your voice goes up 2 octaves. You doing the hey daddy. That's it. That's it. That's all. Don't ask no, you can't ask no questions. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay. Next up, let me do this one. All right. Here's the next one up. This is Club de Nuit Intense for Woman. This is by Armoff. Now, this is a serious brick. Look at how big this damn bottle is. This only holds, I think 75 mils or something. This ain't even 100 mils, but this thing is huge. It's a brick. It's a brick. You could hurt somebody with this, first off. And it is kind of tacky, because look at that. It looks like a dice. It's just not that cute. Okay, the bottle is not that cute, but the scent is insanely good. Now, there's a lot right here I probably have to do, because a lot of my blind buys are very heavy scents, very sexy, very sensual, because that's what I like. I mean, I like what I like, especially in the wintertime. So this is very provocative. Mm, Now, this is actually a dupe of Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. I don't have it, but everybody says this is right. It really does. Everybody says it is a spot on dupe, and it is very inexpensive. I think I got it for like 30 something dollars. Armoff is a, cologne company, as they call it. So this has notes of geranium, saffron, and rose. The heart is caraway, nutmeg, violet, and pepper. Base notes are amber, oud, vanilla, and patchouli. Right. Wow, Michelle. Wow, Michelle. If you did not go down the path on that one. But let me tell you, it is this set. Now, I will be doing a whole thing on roses. Rose, my favorite rose fragrances. I'm not going to do all of the ones that I have with rose, but the best of the best. And this right here is one of those sexy roses. This is that dark, deep, mysterious rose. Because you have different types of roses, and this is one of those dark, deep roses. It is very spicy. It is very in your face. And let me tell you, it don't take much when you're wearing this. You do not need a lot on. It lasts forever. It projects out. In this wintertime, like, you cannot wear this in the summertime. It is so sweet. It is so strong that it will be just too much in the summertime, in the high heat. But in the wintertime, this smells so good. Like, it really, like, when I go outside and have it on, it kind of bursts out. Like, when I'm in the house, it's fine. But then when the cold hits it, it really sings and becomes like this really beautiful, beautiful, sexy, seductive, fascinating kind of girl. So this is like I said, this is Armoff's Club de Nuit Intense. Man, I sounded all official and stuff, didn't I? I sounded all official. But yeah, it's a really beautiful, because it's got the saffron and it got pepper in it. So it's a really spicy rose. And this is not for everybody. Let me go back to this. She ain't for everybody. This is not for the shy girl. This is not for the girl who is like very, who doesn't want to be, who wants to stay in the, wants to be in the shadows, who is not. You got to have self-confidence to wear stuff like this, because people going to notice you. If you don't want to be noticed, do not wear something like this. This is not I don't want to be noticed kind of scent. Just is not at all. At all. If you want to be not to be, you don't want nobody to notice you, don't wear something like that. Not at all. Okay. Now we're going to go on to another one of these. And this is this one. This one is Kerry Ellis Saffron Rose Absolute. Now it says oud. The oud isn't that serious though. The oud is not that serious. But this is even sexier to me than these. Okay, the reason why I really like this is because this is a rose without vanilla. A lot of times when you're talking about these type of roses, they're really jammy roses. They're really sweet roses. So they'll have a little bit of vanilla. They'll have vanilla and tonka bean and everything to make it sweet. This one ain't sweet at all. This one is saffron rose, baby. It is saffron and black rose with labdanum and incense and sandalwood and oud. So this is not a sweet rose at all. This is a spicy, honestly, this is kind of unisex. Men could wear this too because it has a spiciness, and the incense in it is so beautiful. Ooh, I hadn't smelled you in a while. She is, right, because, ooh, it just does something to me. I ain't gonna lie. Hi, Michelle. It just does something to me because, like I said, as opposed to so many roses, especially like winter roses, the more heavy, deep, seductive roses, they usually have some sweetness, tonka bean, vanilla. This one does not have it at all. So it's all spicy, all incensey. It is just like this, just over the top, glorious, spicy rose. I love these kind of scents. I go all over the place, but I really do love a good oud. Now the oud in here is very subtle. It isn't like a really strong oud. I barely smell it. What I get out of it is the saffron, the incense, the rose. So, yep, gorgeous. Could I just talk about her anymore? I don't know. It was just, I was just going on and on. I had to shut myself up. Y'all was gonna let me keep talking. Y'all was just gonna let me keep talking. Just keep talking, Louise. Yeah. Okay, next up. How many are we into? That's one, two, three, four. Okay, four. Okay, we doing good. We doing good. Uh, okay, next up is this one. This is Versace's Jasmine with, yeah, it says oud in big ass bold letters, but it really isn't that oud. And everybody, if you look at the for granted, because that's one of the things everybody says, it's not that much oud in it. So I don't know. But this is Jasmine Wisp by Versace. Versace is out of UAE, I think they are, or Dubai. Where are they from? I think they're from the UAE. Now, this is a white floral with uh, Shagaf Oud. Yes. Girl, Shagaf Oud is all that. All right, so this is a white floral with a little vanilla. It has pear in it. Okay. Ooh, did I almost drop that baby? So the beginning is very citrusy, and then it has a little coconut, it has a little pear, it has a little fig in it, has white florals, and then it has vanilla and tonka bean in it and everything. This is very exotic to me. I mean, like, it says jasmine wisp. It has white floral, so I'm sure it has some jasmine in it. But it is very, it's just really exotic. This is something that I would feel like I would want to wear, even though it's a really, really intense scent, because it is very intense. However, and it has the most beautiful packaging. This is just this, but it comes in a wood box. It is beautiful. I don't have it out right now. I put it away finally, but the pack, the what it comes in is even more, is just as gorgeous as the bottle. So this is something that I could see you being on a tropical island, like in Tahiti or something, and listening to music in the at night. You know, it's one of those night things where you're like, the music is playing and you're on the beach and you with your lover and the music is going on and you just got your little sundress on and he's like pulling up. You know, it's just, this is just all sexy, sexy, sensual, exotic. It is very much to me like something I would want to wear like that. Like this is definitely with your lover. We are out here, and even though it's really strong, I would wear it very lightweight at night in the summertime, because I think this would be so this is such a the white florals and the peach, the pear, and all the citruses just make you feel like, it makes me feel very tropical. It has a very tropical, very very vacation, very vacation kind of vibe. Because this is not for hanging out with your girls. This is definitely with a lover. This is definitely male, female, whatever, whoever your lover is. This is what you wear when you hanging out with your lover. And this is like that summertime. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right. You're gonna get right after this one. You they're gonna be like right here on your neck, because like if you have it right here on the back of your neck and up in here, they're just gonna be just coming in a, what is that, they're just gonna be right here. They're just gonna want to put their nuzzle you right there, because it just pulls them in. It's like magnetic, it's like got great magnetism to it. Oh, man, that was a lot, wasn't that? Oh, what? Okay, sorry. All right, this one, these two I talk about all the time. So y'all, it's a up on you type of scent. It's just gotta be close to you, like, ooh. And they don't even have to be close to you, because it's a really strong scent, but they want to be close to you. All right, so this one I'm always talking about. These two I'm always talking about. These are some of my, very affordable. They're affordable. They're, you know, they hit all kinds of groupings that I have, you know. I almost did. I almost did not stop myself. You caught that too. You caught that too. So this is Shalimar Souffle Intense. First off, I love the bottle. I love the bottle. The bottle's so cute. This one is, of course, this is a citrusy vanilla pound cake. It's a lemon pound cake. That's all it is. It's citrus. It's got vanilla in it. Very citrusy. It has jasmine. It's got white florals. It's got jasmine and orange blossom in it. So it's got a very citrusy vibe to it. And then it has the sweetness of the vanilla, and it's got a little musk in it, and then it has a little amber in it. And the dry down is just like this beautiful, right? Right. This is like, this has it smells like lemon pound cake. We've decided the dry down is very citrus, very vanilla. You smell but this is like, I've always said, this is a really good all-around fragrance because it's not too strong, it's not too sweet. It's, you know, it's got a sweetness to it, but it's not too sweet. Really great for every day. Really great for a first date because it'll be just enough fragrance to have on a first date without it being like, oh, I'm trying to get you. You know, you smell good. They'll be impressed on a first date, but it won't be too much in case the first date doesn't go well and you don't want them bothering your ass anymore. So this is a great first date one. It smells good. It will get them it's an inviting scent. It really is very inviting, but it won't be so much that they'll be like stalking you because you smell so good. Like if you went out on your, yes, this is Souffle Intense. It ain't like, you know, because if you were Addict on your first date, you know, you just asking for trouble, unless trouble is what you want. This one is, you know, we're meeting for the first time. We're having, you know, we're gonna see how things go. But I don't, you know, I want you to know that I smell good. But I don't want you to think that to get too close to me. I don't want you to think that, you know, I'm trying to give you some vibes. I'm trying to give you some. I'm trying to say I smell good. That's all you need to know. I smell good. So yeah, this is it's very, you know, it's a nice, unassuming kind of fragrance, but still beautiful. Boy, that was a lot to say. And of course, for everybody, you know, I love Show Part Wish. And we don't even go into all of the notes in this because they threw everything in this baby and they said, we're going to see if it sticks. And it did. So Show Part Wish is just 17,000 notes in it. We know it's got too many to, you know, go into, but it is it is a very beautiful, very, what's the word I want to say? It's kind of romantic it's kind of got a romantic vibe to it, but not too much, you know, where it could be very, this is another good first date scent if you're going on first dates, you know, maybe even second date where you still feeling them out. And of course, if they get on your nerves, if they get out of line, you can always with this packaging, you know, because this is a weapon in itself. I'm just saying. But it has it's yeah, Michelle, yes. It is, it's very, it has a luminous quality to it. So it's not airy, but it's kind of bright. It has a brightness to it that makes it a really nice fragrance for all year. Right, right. It starts off strong, but it gets really smooth. So it's there, you know, it's there and it has a subtlety to it. And because it has all these notes, I know it's gonna smell a little different on everybody. So you can't say, oh yeah, you know, but yeah, Wish is beautiful. So this is a great blind buy. So okay, so we're doing good, we're doing good. Now we get into the meat of it. We get into some serious stuff right here. We're about to get into some serious stuff. I'm gonna leave some toward the back, but we're gonna have, because these next, I got two, what is this, 2, 6, 8, okay, these 8, I'm coming for y'all with these 8 right now, these 2. Okay. So let's see what we're gonna start at. Let's start here. Y'all don't even know about this one because I just got it recently. I mean, like super recently. I haven't really said anything about it. So let's just talk about this one. Let me just get this one out. Let me just, cause y'all don't even know this one exists. This is gonna be part of my this is part of my blind stuff I bought this. Hey, hey. You see, hey, hold up, Effa. I text you and you did not respond to me. What's up with that? Okay, Janet, we ain't friends right now. We ain't friends right now. Cause I sure did text you last night, checking on you. You just totally Joshua. Oh, let me write this right. Nina Rishi. Now, this one right here. If I can find it. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So this one right here, I haven't even mentioned it to me. Still in the box. She's still in her box. So let me just tell y'all about this one. All right. This one is now. This is. It didn't come. Okay. I'm gonna have to check the number I have for you. Okay. I'm gonna have to check the number I have for you. All right, so this is Nina Rishi L'Ecstasy Rose Absolute. Now, let me just tell y'all, I don't really like the top, but the size of this is stunning. This is just a beautiful. Oh, no wonder they didn't respond to me. This is just first off, it's a nice classic bottle, right? Now, this is a Francis Kirchen um fragrance. And so if you know about him, he's like one of the most popular. He has Maison Francine Kirchion, Baccarat Rouge 540 is like everybody wants it. I kind of wanted to. But he has done a lot of other fragrances for other houses outside of his own. So you don't really have to get his stuff to get some really good fragrances based on his style, because he's worked with everybody. He's done Elise, he's got Nina Rishi, he's done Burberry, he's done quite a few scents with other companies, with other houses, fragrance houses. So right? Okay, yeah, because I swear I did, and I was like, this one should not. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Now, let me tell you this. So, what this is, it doesn't have a lot of notes in it. He uses black and pink pepper in it, and he uses Atlas cedar on it. So, the top notes are black and pink pepper. So, it's a spicy rose, but it has this candy sweetness to it. So, it's a candied rose, right? And it has this Taif rose. Now, I've never heard of this rose, but it's Taif rose. And then he's got amber, vanilla, musk, and patchouli. So this is one of those seductive roses. This is a very heavy, dark rose. It's very spicy. Mm, it's very spicy and it's gorgeous, and it has a candy to it. So it's not like super jammy, but it's very spicy. So it's got the spiciness of the peppers, and then it's got this particular rose that he uses. Oh, and it is gorgeous, and it's got just a little bit, a hint of vanilla, not too much, because like a lot of times it's vanilla and tonka bean. Hi, Rita. Yes, it's a candy rose with spice. So this is once again, this very striking. It's a very striking fragrance, very provocative. This is like super provocative, just saying yeah. And you know what? A lot of fragrances are using peppercorns in them, especially pink, because pink gives you the pepper, the peppery, but it's a little milder. So a lot of now, but he uses black and pink, so this has really got that little pepper spice to it, which I think is a very modern take um, on perfumery, because it makes it not quite as that's how a lot of times you can Oh, okay. Well, that happens to me. That happened to me too, Melissa, about the days. So certain things like this, even though this is marketed to women, I could see some men wearing this because it has enough spice in it where a man could wear this too. It's like it definitely leans very unisex, even though it is marketed to women. I could see a man wearing this, but as a woman, this is femme fatale. This is a femme fatale type of rose. You know, you have your nice, beautiful rose. We're gonna talk about one. You know, you have your sweet roses, you have your nice roses that you know are the types that people like, oh, you know, you smell beautiful, you smell like a garden. This is femme fatale, baby. This is femme fatale. This is, oh bitch, when I walk in the room, every head is going to turn, you know. Y'all don't be mad at me. You know, this is the type of fragrance that the bras will be mad at you. This is the type of fragrance that the broads will be mad at you. You know them insecure hoes that be out when you out. The insecure hoes will hate you wearing this because you will smell like a femme fatale. Men will be like, "What? What are you wearing?" And it's Nina Rishi, and ain't nobody wearing this. You know, I love the things like this because you don't smell yourself all the time. So this is Rose Absolute, La Ecstasy Rose Absolute by Nina Rishi. Well, we're gonna work on, you know, doing a, you know, at least putting ourselves together. Right. Nina Rishi is slept on and very inexpensive because this is a very inexpensive bottle. That's like less than $50. Less than $50. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, next up, I have it in this box, but we could take it out. Yeah, you know what's happens. I gotta remember to take a shower every day because I will marinate in some funk. Thank God Brandon is here because I'll be feeling bad. I'll be like, okay, he can't know that, you know, B's mom will be marinating in funk like I will. But all right, so let's cover the creepy face. This is Manatee by Mugler. Now, this is this is a fig. You know, this is a fig. You just don't want them to know this. You know, B knows I would marinate in my own funk, and then be like, okay, I gotta wash my ass. But y'all know what I'm talking about when you just sit around like a day or two, and then you just okay. So don't nobody just sit around for a day or two when you know you're not going anywhere, and it's like you're not leaving the house. The packaging is so unique and creepy as fuck, so I gotta cover the face. But this is a glorious fig. This is all fig. And then it has the caviar to give it a saltiness. So it's a salty figgy scent. So it has fig leaf, fig tree, fig in it, and caviar. And those are the notes that's the only notes they tell you are in it. And I will say this leans where it could be worn by male or female. Even though this is marketed to women, obviously, because it's got the creepy head on it. Um, okay, I got you. You're right. Um, but this is right. So yeah, but it is a very this. Okay, let me say this though. Of these, right, right, exactly. Um, this is not a good blind buy. I would not suggest anybody blind buy this. And the reason why, because it is such a very distinct and unique scent, which is a lot of Muglers anyway. The House of Mugler. So this is not a good blind buy. I happen to like it. It's not that expensive either because this big ass bottle was 40 something dollars on Fragrance Net. So it is a really, I like it, and it's a unique fig fragrance. But I would never say to blind buy this one at all, because because you will get this, and it is very polarizing, just like Mugler's fragrances are a lot, right? because that's the way it is. Because Mugler has a tendency to do very avant-garde things with fragrance and like the bottle looks. And so this is not something that you definitely would just go out and buy, because it can be like it doesn't smell fishy to me, you know. Um yeah, I've been moisturizing my lips. Matter of fact, I need to put some more on. This is it doesn't it doesn't smell fishy to me, but on some people the caviar definitely comes off fishy, and don't nobody want to smell like fish like that. So this is not a good blind buy, but it's a good blind buy for me because I love it. This one I wouldn't say blind buy. All right, all right. Next up, the House of Mancera. The first one I'm gonna show is Roses Greedy. I just got this one recently. This is now this one is uh a rose for everybody else. This is a very I told somebody about this too. It has rose in it. It has mandarin orange, peach, coconut, black currant, and pink pepper on the top notes. Middle notes are rose, jasmine, and white flower floral notes. And then it has white musk, amber, vanilla, sugar, and benzoin. So the thing with this one is it is a fruity rose. It's not too candy sweet, but it is a fruity rose. Uh, Gone, Miss Rita. I need to do that right now. Actually, though, that's why I'm washing all my brushes so I can put on makeup again. So this is Roses Greedy by Mancera. This is a very light, airy, bright rose. Whereas all these other roses have been very deep, dark, seductive roses. This is a beautiful, airy rose. This is very much good for springtime, summertime. It's got an airiness to it, you know. Um, it has a airiness to it. It's a it has a slight candiness to it, but not to the point. Let me just put her on. Let me just put her on, but not to the point of these where they're deep. You know, so it's one of those things that I would say springtime beautiful. You know, springtime is pretty a really pretty springtime floral rose. So it has the rose, it has the jasmine, and as it dries down it becomes this really pretty sweet rose, but not so vanilla. It has more fruit in it. Yeah. Yes, it's a beautiful, airy, bright, just make you feel like this is of course is like, brunch. This is definitely a brunch time, spring brunch. This is, you know what this is? No, let me go there for you. This is a spring tea. Like if you're going to a tea party, this is a tea party rose because it's nice and bright, and it is strong enough for people to be like, oh my God, you smell so beautiful. But it doesn't, it just fits that moment. Like if you were at like a Easter, like for if we was gonna have Easter, if you were at like Easter, an Easter dinner, or going to church for Easter, you know how everybody dresses up for Easter. This will be a perfect Easter church fragrance. I would think so. Yes, this is a good first Mancera. Because my first one wasn't as good as this. This is beautiful as a first Mancera. So yeah. And like I said, it's a really bright, airy, and you can get this pretty inexpensively. Roses Greedy, you can get pretty inexpensively. This is under 100 for 120 mil. But yeah, this is definitely like, going to like Mother's Day, like your Mother's Day brunch. This will be perfect for Mother's Day, where you smelling good and you got your little outfit on, the kids is taking you out, and daddy or whatever. Mm. Okay, thank you, Natasha. Thank you. There we go. I don't have Bright Crystal Absolute, so I cannot speak on that. I cannot speak on that. Now, here we go. Is this? This is Mancera Pearl. Now I have a couple of other more Manceras. I like them. Yes, this is definitely mother-in-law approved. Yes, because it's not too much. Because you come out with Dior Addict on mother-in-law. Yeah, tea parties are for unbirthdays. Okay, but anyway, this is Pearl, and I adore Pearl. This is such a beautiful fig. Now it does have rose in it, but really what stands out on this is the fig. It starts out with more of a fig, like fig leaf, fig branch, like tree, so you get that woody scent to it. But as it dries down, it becomes a fig, and then it's got a little rose in it. It has some other. Let me get the other notes for you. But really, what stands out and what's really beautiful on it is the fig. And I mean, it just when I it's a glorious fig too, because some figs are kind of like chill figs. Like when Manatee is chill. I have Fico di Amalfi. That's a little chill. That's like a summertime fig. This is like that beautiful girly fig. This is all girly. It has bergamot, green apple, and white peach in it. So it has some sweet. It has other fruit in it, but really they play second to the fig in this. It has rose, Egyptian jasmine, and violet, ambergris, and white musk. So it's a little. So it's a little musky, right? But it's like a musky fig. Oh, she's so gorgeous. So the thing with this one is when the top notes will be a little woody. So that might be a little off-putting in the beginning. Is that it'll be a little woody figgy. It'll be more wood like the wood like the fig tree. So it'll be a little more woody. So just wait for it to dry down, and then you'll have this glorious floral, figgy, fruity. It's just magical. It is magical to me. I am going to be wearing it all spring and summer. Um, um, I have not used the L'Oreal microsculpting brow ink pen thing, and I will not because at some point I'm going to be getting my eyebrows done, micro shading or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's something happening to my eyebrows for my birthday. But yeah, oh, so yes, this is Mancera Pearl. Yes, and once again, look at that mother of pearl right there. Okay, they got in for that. They got in for that. That right there, they got in for that one. Now let's talk Maison Lancome. Now my favorite, when's my birthday? April 6th. I'll be on lockdown. We'll be in shelter in place. Um, so which do I prefer of my Manceras? Um, my favorites so far are Pearl and Rose is Greedy for different reasons, but those are my two favorites. I only have four. I have Indian Dream, and I have Velvet Vanilla, which I just got. But these two are the ones that I really, right now, Pearl and Rose is Greedy. Pearl, I would say because I love fig. Rose is Greedy all around is just a really pretty. I can see more. This would be more universally liked. So let's talk Maison Lancome. Right now, I have one, two, three, four, five. I have five. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna have a live brunch for my birthday since we can't get together. So I have five. I have one more coming, and then I'm trying to get a few more of my hot little hands on. But anyway, Maison Lancome, House of Maison Lancome, which is the kind of private label of Maison of Lancome. So these are the more expensive ones. Huh? Yeah, I know. It kind of got out of control already. Um, so let's go through them. And the first one I'll say is Tuberoses Castaigne. This is oh, this is a nutty tuberose. So this is tuberose chestnut. And what is the other note? Because they only tell you three notes on this one. Let me get that for you. Because man, they only tell you three notes in it, right? It's like, oh, and tonka bean. That's what I forgot. So this is a very sweet, and when you first spray it, it's definitely you get chestnut. Chestnut hits you, and it's gorgeous. It's like this beautiful, nutty. and then it dries down with the tuberose, and so it becomes like this sweet floral with the tuberose and the tonka bean. It is really pretty. I wish the chestnut lasted longer, but you know, so if you like a nutty smell, now once again, I wouldn't think this is a good blind buy because it is very yes, we're gonna have a Rona apocalypse brunch. It is a very distinct, very unique smell scent because of that. Now, do I like it? I absolutely do. It's very extravagant, but all of these are very extravagant, right? Because they are very loud, they are very in your face scents, even if they aren't like super provocative or sexual or sensual. Because like this is not something that I think of as like being super sexual or sensual, but it is just one of those beautiful, um, beautiful, not necessarily mature, but very cultured. It's a very cultured scent. You know, this is for a cultured lady. The Maison Lancomes can be very cultured. This is, very cultured. You are like one of those ladies who, you know, ladies who brunch, and the bottles are really ridiculously beautiful. I mean, ridiculously gorgeous. Did I get something on here? Okay. The bottles are gorgeous. I mean, you cannot mess with that. And the scents last. They are very in your face, except for one of these, I'm going to say. These are very strong. They project out. They last very long on the skin. They have a magnetic top. And there's something glorious about a magnetic top. Top. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now this one is my newest one, and the reason why I put this one in is because I really couldn't put um don't they? Will I ever decant? You can contact me and I will decant. Yes, I will decant. If you want something, just contact me. Yes. Yeah. Now, see, I don't mind if a fragrance disappears if it's a cheap, if I didn't spend that much on it. If it's like, $30, $40, I can spray you. But I will say when it comes down to the ones where they're really expensive, I feel like you need to make sure that they wear. Right, exactly. Something about it. So I'm going to talk about this one right here, and I just got this one. This is Parfait de Roses. The reason why I'm talking about this one and not Roses Barbaranza is because I actually didn't blind buy that one. I actually got a spray of that. I got a decant of that, travel spray of that, and tried it out. And that's when I knew, oh, bitch, you need this in your life. So I did not blind buy that one in particular. So that's why I'm going to talk about so, oh, good to know, because good to know, Jana, because I was thinking about buying Good Girl Gone Bad, but if it ain't that, okay, okay. So now this is Parfait de Roses. Now they have the top notes. They have aldehydes and they have pink peppers. If you notice, there's a lot of pink pepper in these. Once again, beautiful bottle. This is pink pepper. It has two different roses. It has rose, and then it has grasse rose. And then, well, uh, somebody else doesn't do that well either. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Dome Alone doesn't last that long with people either. It has liquor in it. It has a little amber. It has benzoin. It has olibanum. It has tonka. It has vanilla, and it has orris root. So there's so it's slightly powdery. So the difference is like this is for this is a rose that's for that is more universal as opposed to Roses Barbaranza. Roses Barbaranza has that really sharp, strong pistachio opening, where this one is not. This one is more pleasing. It's a little more likable. Whereas like for Roses Barbaranza is very intense, very okay, yeah, you like this? Okay. But this one is very likable. It has a slight, because it has the orris in it and everything. It has a powderiness to it, where, but it's, and this is more of a lightweight. This is actually the lightest of the ones that I have. So this hat doesn't project out as much. It is, yes, Killian, yes, yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew it was Hennessy's grandson. I think it's Hennessy's grandson, Killian. Um, but this is where those are more sexual, sensual. This is more of a romantic rose. This is a romantic rose. This is like anniversary. Well, no, I would say I would wear that for anniversary. I'm sorry. This is more okay. This is for those romantic moments, as opposed to like super sexual sensual. It's more of a romantic because it has a powdery dry down. It's still beautiful, and it's closer to the skin than the other Lancome Maison Lancomes that I have. It's very, I really like it, and I really like it for the summertime and spring. Whereas now I've had to put Roses Berberanza away. It's like, okay, Roses Berberanza is fall winter because of that sharp, really strong pistachio. This is spring and summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is spring and summer, right? This is Parfait de Roses is the spring and summer rose. They've come out with a different another one, but this is like more of a spring and summer one. I can't wait to wear this. I'm gonna be rocking this, and it's 100 mils. I can wear it, and this I had to get it because it was such a good deal. I mean, like really good deal. I was like, let me snatch this before it's gone. Oh, glorious. This is just that's my word. That's my word. Yeah, I did. I did. Because it's a more natural rose than Roses Berberon's. It's a little more natural, even though it's not super natural. Let me just put it that way. It is captivating though. It is really very captivating. It will, whereas, some of them, this is a very captivating, very fresh, very powdery, very spring summer rose for me. But this is more like where, let me put it in perspective. Roses Greedy is more of a very natural, very springtime fresh rose, where this one is a little more, has a little depth to it, a little more captivating, it's just a little more, it's just more romantic. Like, this is like brunch, this is mother-in-law approved rose. This is the romantic rose where you're trying to be a little different, you know what I'm saying? Whereas you're going for the kind of semi demure romantic. You're trying to give off that ladylike romantic. You're not trying to go for femme fatale with, the jasmine wisp and the saffron rose absolute. You're not going for femme fatale rose. You're going for that like ladylike, but I'm still sexy as fuck rose. That's Parfait de Roses. Whew, I did a lot on that one, didn't I? Too, that one too. Y'all let me just talk forever on that, huh? Y'all just let me talk forever. Just forever. Definitely a second date. It's because it's romantic. Yeah, I can see second date because, like I said, first date you would go with this, right? Because that's all they deserve. That's what they get is Souffle Intense. It's a nice, beautiful, beautiful scent, but not too much. And then you stepping it up. Okay, I'm starting to dig this person. I'm starting to vibe. We're starting to click. Then you go and give them some Parfait de Roses or Delina, but Delina wasn't a blind buy either. Thank God. Okay, so that now the next one, the last one, and this is no, no, definitely not femme fatale. This is definitely, demure, ladylike, beautiful, romantic. This is that. That's it. All right, now this is the Maison Lancome that started me buying them, and that is Oud Bouquet. Oud Bouquet. Oud Bouquet. Now this is on every, right? But this is not, once again, this ain't for everybody either. But I think it's just ridiculous. Okay, so it has saffron rose, it has oud, it has praline, and it has vanilla in it. So this is a very, the oud is there. the oud is there, but it plays really well with the rose and the praline and the vanilla. Mm, y'all know this made the guy at my job chase me like, what are you wearing? Um, because this is a very very tasty. You smell very tasty because with the praline and the vanilla, so it has a tastiness to it. But but it also has a very suggestive. It's very suggestive. It's kind of slightly erotic. Kind of slightly erotic, but it's very suggestive because it suggests that there are things that could happen. It doesn't. It's very, it leaves a little to the imagination, but just, so it's got enough going in it that it's very suggestive, but not too much. So it gives a little, but it takes it back. It gives a little and it takes it back. So it's kind of mysterious. Oud bouquet has a, because it really isn't like what you expect. Like, one thing I do like about these like the ouds and everything is that there's a certain mystery in it. It gives you this kind of like mysterious Mata Hari kind of vibe. This feels like one of those like old school spy movies, and you would be that spy, that sexy spy with, your cigarette holder, and you would be off on some and you would be off on some type of like high stakes, but you're like doing, oh, like, how, what was that show called, well, like on those shows where it was like the spy, there was always like these undercover spy kind of chicks. What was the one show, I can't think of the name of it, like La Femme Nikita. Like, if like Femme Nikita was going off and she was off doing one of her little, things, one of her like adventures or whatever, and she was gonna be like at some type of she would be like going off on some type of like thing where she's gonna be like at a very high society kind of event. This is what you could wear to a high society event when you are like that spy chick who's like looking for these, looking for some people. That's what it is. But this also has like a suggestiveness, because this is like the type of thing you wear and he'd be like, "Ooh, she smells so good," and you'd be like, but I don't know if you get nothing from me, honey, but I do smell good as hell. I do smell like So yeah, I see this like spy girl, like when she's all dressed up, got that little bob wig on, and she's like, about to, she's working the crowd. When this is work the crowd, that's it. It is work the crowd fragrance. Who, I went through all that to come up with that, child. I done gone through all kinds of scenarios for y'all. This is a work the crowd kind of vibe, because when you walk through the crowd, you're gonna smell so different. You're gonna smell so enchanting. You're just gonna vibrate through the, you'd be like, excuse me, you'd be like, oud bouquet. And this is a cult classic. People really love. Now, this is the older version. Right, you a whole damn meal. This is the older version. There is a newer version. I don't have that one, and I think they supposedly reformulated a little bit. However, Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian is a exact dupe of this. So you don't have to buy this one. This is 208. This is smaller, but now it comes in this size. So, but they're running like 208. You don't have to buy the one for 208. I promise you, Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian is an exact dupe of this. So you can just go ahead and grab that and you're good to go. So you don't even have to get that one. Now, the last one. I gotta say, this is my best blind buy yet. All these are great, fabulous, love them. Oh, but this one right here, has kind of stolen first place, because first place used to be Oud Bouquet. Oud Bouquet was like, yeah, I got this. This is it. All right, but this right here. Y'all have been hearing me sing the praises of Awash Honor since I got it a couple of weeks ago. This, once again, is money. This is money in a bottle. You will smell, you put this on, you smell like you have a trust fund. You smell like you have investment portfolio. You smell like, you don't have to work. You get together with your girls and have lunch. That's what you do because you smell this good. This is a white floral. It has tuberose in it. It has jasmine, gardenia, lily of the valley, and carnation. It starts out with peppers, rhubarb, and coriander. The spices just, um, baby, this is right. The sense of money, the sense of wealth. The base is frankincense, vetiver, apopanax, amber, and leather. This is money. I mean, it's the tuberose is beautiful in this one. So if you like white florals, this is a beautiful white floral. But like I said, this is trust fund, baby. This is investment portfolio. Going to talk to your investment manager, and you letting him or her know that this your money. You know what I'm saying? You walking in like, don't forget, this is my money, because you smell like the wealth that you have. This is for us. Fake it till you make it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. This is fake it till you make it scent. Because when you wearing this, you smell like you got money. You smell like money. Now you might not have 5 cents in your pocket, but people gonna think you got an investment portfolio. They're gonna be like, who is that right there? And this is a very beautiful spring summer fragrance. But with all of those white florals, this is just one of those pretty beautiful scents for the summertime. It's very classic. It has a very classic, very ladylike, if you want to do that, Melissa, because you want to smell like the money, you want to smell like money whenever you want to. I will wear this sitting in the house. Now, this is an expensive bottle. She's expensive. I got a really good deal, but she's expensive. I know why she ain't cheap. She's expensive. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm telling you, this is a very cultured scent. This is a very classic vibe, but it's classic, but not um old. You know what I mean? It's not like old, like, you feel like you're wearing some 1955 perfume. No, this is a very classic scent, but it is modern in the same time. So it's got the spiciness to give it a modernness to it. But honey, this is striking, classic money scent. Money. Not shmoney, like everybody say, you got that shmoney. No, that is too no. That's that low class money. No, this ain't shmoney. This is for real money. Because that's that. Oh, I just got it today. I won lottery money. No, shmoney is like, I won the lottery. I've had money my entire fucking life. I don't know about you, but I grew up with money. You got your Chanel bag and everything. You just okay. Right, right. This inherited money. This ain't that. It's money. It's wealth. It ain't money. It's wealth. There is a difference, because we all got money, but we all ain't got wealth. So I want to go. So I'm gonna go hang out where the money is and put this on and see where the wealth is in Chicago. Smell like I belong. Right, it's old money, right? But it's old money, but it doesn't smell. But it doesn't smell like the night, the old aunties of old money. 'Cause, when you talk about old money, you always have like the old aunties, the old ladies of money with, when been rocking they rocking their Chanel that they bought in 1982, but they got that classic Chanel. They wearing St. John. That's no. This isn't that. It's more modern. They now wearing their St. John and everything. I think St. John is old. Overrated. Okay, but that's just me. So that is my 15. I gotta put that in the thing. 15 best blind buys recently. Now I got more blind buys that I like, but I went through them and I said, yeah, these are the best of the best. Right, right, they right, right. When they knew Coco, baby, like lady was like when I used to do. Well, it is way too. See, I'm not that. The St. John is just not my style. It looks good on other people, Melissa, but it's not me. Like I have a friend, she been wearing St. John since we were young because her mama wore St. John, and they was wearing St. John and stuff. And I always equate it with the AKAs and the top ladies, the TLODs and the links and everything. And I'm like, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. Right. Thank you, Natasha. With old aunties with the hanging out, mm-mm, mm-mm. This is for the more modern one, where she got her YSL bag, where she's a little more. You know what? Let me just say this, Michelle Moore. You always like, I'm so broke. I ain't got this. But then you bust out with an Hermes bag and you bust out with some St. John. You better get out of my life. But I still love you. I know you're going to say, I saved up. It wasn't that. Whatever. You still have it. I don't care if it was thrift store or not. You still have it. Running around here like old money. Running around here like old money. Michelle, you just be walking around like old money. Yes, I'm old money. And ain't nothing wrong with it. You better look like old money. Better to look like old money than broke money. Better to look like old money than broke money. So I'm okay with that. That's because you live where you live. They ain't like that here in Chicago. And if they are, they be asking too damn much for that stuff. So, of these, the ones that I would say that are safe blind buys, that are good safe blind buys, are Shalimar Souffle Intense. You can't go wrong with that one. Um, I think Wish is a very good safe blind buy. I think Parfait de Roses is a nice safe blind buy. It's a nice safe blind buy. This is a safe one. I can see, people liking it. Of course, Addict. Get them, girl. Get them, girl. I'm about to get them, girl. This is your get them, girl scent. Um, and what else would I say is a good blind buy? And if you want to smell like wealth, if you go and get you some Awash Honor, the rest of them, okay. The rest of them, I wouldn't necessarily say blind buy. Now, if you just want to blind buy some stuff, the ones that are the good pricing that isn't bad, of course, is if you want to smell like a vanilla hot chocolate, you can't. This is less than $15. You just gonna get you some Rehab Choco Musk, because this ain't gonna kill you. This is like going out to get some food from like McDonald's, from like Wendy's or Culver's or something. That's what this is right here. So that's a decent one. Just if I want, you want to smell like hot chocolate, vanilla hot chocolate, boom, right there. Um, the ones that I would say, just because you don't mind, Saffron Rose Absolute, because this is like under $60. Well, it might be more now because it was inching up. It was inching up. It was inching up. But this one is good if, like I said, if you want that sexy, seductive. Yes, men do like that chocolate scent. This is if you want a sexy, seductive rose, but you don't want to spend that much money, go ahead and get the Club de Nuit Intense for women. because this one is very sexy and gorgeous and is, right? But it's a beautiful one. Beautiful. And it's inexpensive. So it's not going to kill you if you really if it doesn't work for you, you can always gift it out to somebody and it won't kill your wallet. Whereas I would never say do tuberose castane. An oud bouquet, I think it's, for me personally, it was a great blind buy, but I would think definitely if you want this kind of scent, you want to try it, get the shot off oud. Mine either at perfume.com or fragrancex.com. I didn't know you because you can't get it on there. I think I went through perfume.com or fragrancex.com for Club de Nuit Intense Woman. Was she? So yeah, if you're looking for it, go there because, and that's where if you don't see it on there, I always check perfume because they're a little more expensive, so they tend to have them a little bit longer. So it's a few dollars more usually when you do use them. Like Saffron Rose Absolute is not on Fragrance Net. I found this on perfume.com, so that's where I had to get that one from. Yeah, so you have to like kind of look around. If you're really just looking around, go with go to FragranceNet first, then hit perfume.com, then hit fragrancex.com. That's my hierarchy of okay, what am I looking for? That's my hierarchy. All right. So once again, let's I know I'm getting a little tired. My eyes have been bothering me today, so I'm not gonna stay on too long. But I did want to do this, hang out for a little bit. We will keep in touch every day, at least once a day, because I think it's important that we connect with each other every day on this social distancing time, so that we have each other. So even if I'm only on for one time during the day, I will make sure that I'm on. Uh, um, yes, but no. I think yes. There. I'm gonna try again, but I think I had the wrong number. So email me your number because maybe I wrote it down wrong. I'm very bad with numbers. Um, right, right. So we will see each other at least once a day until we get through this situation. This, let's just be honest, this kind of crisis situation we have right now. I think that honestly, yes, but no. The difference is, and that's what I've always said. Um, the difference is with this one, Natasha, is the Perry Ellis Rose, Saffron Rose, is spicy. It has absolutely no vanilla. So this one is spicy. It's an incensey spicy rose, whereas Oud Bouquet is that praline vanilla. So no, they're not. They have some similarities, but no. The reason why I like having both of them is because this one is that spicy incensey vanilla, as opposed to everything having a little rose without vanilla in it, without anything sweet in it. It doesn't have tonka bean, it doesn't have anything like that. It's all about spicy incensey. And so that's why I really like the difference, because it is a different type of rose than Oud Bouquet, because this is that definitely sweet, jammy kind of rose kind of vibe. This is also is a jammy rose, whereas this one is a spicy, just incensey, just this is like, okay, so let me just give you this one. This is like, to me, this reminds me like if I was like someplace like Morocco in a souk, where it's got that like incensey, spicy, but floral. This is what that smells like to me. So that's why I like this one with those two, because it's a little they're all different. And I like having, if you're gonna have roses, you should have all different types of roses. Like don't just have like American Beauty roses. Have English roses. Have Turkish roses. So yeah, okay. So there. The next of this man. This is Saffron Rose Absolute by Perry Ellis. This is what I was just talking about now. This is Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancome. This is the original one though. This was a tester too. Um, so this is Oud Bouquet. This is Awash Honor. Uh, this is Auri. Yeah. The thing is, let me say this, Rita. A lot of these you're not gonna find at the store. That's the problem. Like you're never gonna find Armoff because Armoff is pretty much online only. You're probably not gonna find this. You're not gonna find the Perry Ellis Saffron Rose. This was out a couple of years ago, so they don't even carry this in the stores anymore. But it's not the pricing. If you want to try a spicy incensey rose, this has a good price if you can find it online because it's under $60. Um, this one is, you know, what was I gonna say? Jasmine Whisk. Okay, you have Dark Obsession. Who makes that? And then this is Jasmine Whisk. This is Jasmine Whisk. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. But you can, of course, go back and watch and see everything, all the descriptions. I think I did pretty good on the descriptions. Oh, is that a Calvin Klein one, Dark Obsession? Okay. I thought maybe it was B Layered because everybody's talking about B Layered. B Layered has pushed their product out. B Layered has made sure that everybody knows about them in the fragrance community. I refuse to. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need them. And I hate to be that way, but it's like they're so over talked about that I'm like, I don't know if I want them now. You know, because B Layer does their own. And if I do buy something from B Layer, I'm not buying the clone ones. Because I'm like, if I already have it, why would I want the clone? I'm just saying. All right, so this is, that's what I thought, B Layer. That's what I thought. Draw 3 grand. Yeah, that's what I thought because B Layered is really doing them. Um, I haven't. I like I said, I haven't used theirs. I do know that Shagaf Oud is a good one, but no, this is totally different. So this would be a different type of rose to have. I really like this. I would let me see. I heard they're good. Don't get me wrong. I heard they're good, but like if you watch fragrance videos, it's like, man, they've been pushing their product out hard. Let me see. Can I find it? Cancel. I don't need this. Cancel. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes. Oh, I did have the wrong number. I have your old number, a 615 number. Okay. 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 I get, yeah, I didn't, yeah, that was not the number I texted last night. They was probably like, why are you checking on me at 2 a.m. in the morning? Okay. Okay, so yeah. Let me get off of here because I need to go to sleep because we need to go to the grocery store in the morning and we're trying to get there when it opens because I don't like the lines. So I have to be up and out around 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, they definitely got a cult following, and so I'm not a cult person. I'll be like, no, I'm gonna stay away from you for now. Oh no, if I go out, we go out there and we in and out. It doesn't take that long. We're not getting a lot. B wants to make quesadillas. I need to get some more cat litter. We have toilet paper, but you know, when we in there, if we see some toilet paper, we're grabbing some. Because apparently, you know, it's becoming that kind of world where we need to buy toilet paper all the time. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, Michelle. Yes, yes, right. The kittens are doing well. They're doing well. You know, they're moving around. Um, yeah, we was doing leftovers. I had some leftover steak, teriyaki steak. There's stuff in the house. So yeah, I see your number, Janet. I was definitely calling the wrong one. Yeah, I was definitely on the wrong one. Yeah, we're probably gonna do chicken and maybe some veggie ones because I think I want some little veggie ones. I want to like some, yeah, I might do some veggie ones. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, the be layered, what you'll see if, for the people who watch fragrance videos, have you noticed that you're hearing kind of the same thing, which makes you understand that they're paying them. Just so you get that from a, if you watch the people and they really talking about this stuff, you'll notice that they're saying, "Oh, I'm working with." In the fragrance community, I notice they don't say they're being sponsored, but they are being sponsored because you can clearly tell that they are being paid because of the things they say. You hear the talking points; they're very similar conversations. It's like, okay, but yeah, I saw one doing that affordable, and it was all be layered. I was like, why don't you just say you sponsored by Be Layered and just be done with it? I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And see, Natasha, they are so scripted, and it's like, y'all do know that we ain't stupid, and we do see that you all are scripted. So why don't you just say you're doing a sponsored video? But they always say, "Oh, I'm working with." Yes, I'm working with. Like they just got some PR or something. No, say you got a partner with Joe Malone, right? Okay, right? Okay. So anyway, that's why I won't get it now. That's why I really won't. Now, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can do without be layered right now. I'll do be layered another time. What is this? I got a bump. Oh my god, I got a bump. Okay, I gotta work on that. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for hanging out with me as always. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I will see you tomorrow at some point because guess what? We gotta stick together, y'all, and keep each other uplifted and keep each other feeling good and help each other get through this anxious period. You know, because it is very important that you feel connections and don't feel by yourself and get overwhelmed by all this information out there. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right. Talk to you later.